Hello everyone. Namaste. I'm Monica from livinglight.in, and today it's just like every Saturday we meet to kind of, elaborate, or if I can say, explore a topic. And today the topic is a simple life, Sehaj Jeevan, a simple life. So, as I begin, usually, I would like to first hear from you, from all of you, why are we here today? So, one could just type in the chat window, or one could also just share by unmuting oneself. Why am I here today? आज हम यहाँ पे क्यों हैं? कहीं और भी हो सकते हैं इस समय, हो सकता है ज़बरदस्ती आए हूँ, वो भी ठीक है, बट आज क्यों हैं हम यहाँ पे? Anybody would like to share? Okay, so Ramaji shares wanting to understand life, make ours peaceful and satisfied. Nandini shares, I am feeling a lot of stress regarding health of family members and of her own self. Yeah. Yes. There may be something interesting about the topic, so just feel free to share, or maybe it has become a habit to come on Saturday, that is another thing that can happen. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yes, hi Himanshi. Yeah, sure.
Hi.
Yeah.
So, can I share?
Please.
मैं यहाँ इसलिए हूँ आज, मेरे जो ग्रैंडफादर थे, उनकी लाइफ बड़ी सिंपल थी। बहुत सिंपल तरीके से उन्होंने अपनी लाइफ लीड की है। इनफैक्ट कल ही मैं रिफ्लेक्ट कर रही थी और सोच रही थी। बिल्कुल जैसे आश्रम होता है उस तरह का घर था उनका, और रिटायरमेंट के बाद उन्होंने सिर्फ सोशल सर्विस की, हर तरह की सोशल सर्विस की, और उन्होंने अपने ही घर में एक अबैंडन्ड बेबीज के लिए एक ये भी खोला था, तो जहाँ से बच्चों को लोग अडॉप्ट भी करते थे, और पूरा दिन वो अपना गार्डनिंग में गुजारते थे, और एक उन्होंने सबको हेल्प करने के लिए ट्रस्ट भी चलाया, तो ट्रस्ट भी है उनका। तो उनकी लाइफ में सोचती हूँ कि बड़ी मुश्किल भी थी, क्योंकि वो अपनी तरफ से तो बहुत ही सिंपल तरीके से रहते थे, बट आसपास के लोग, फैमिली के लोग तो सिंपल नहीं होते, मतलब सिंपल तरीके से नहीं रहना चाहते शायद। तो और मेरा उनके मैं काफ़ी उनके लाइफ से बहुत प्रभावित भी हूँ, इन्फ्लुएंस्ड हूँ, और मेरे में काफ़ी मैं फील भी करती हूँ कि जिस तरह वो फील करते थे मैं भी ऐसा ही फील करती हूँ। लेकिन मेरे खुद की लाइफ में बड़े कॉन्ट्रडिक्शंस हैं
जी।
मेरा खुद का प्रोफेशन है, आई एम एन आर्किटेक्ट बाय प्रोफेशन, और हमने हर तरह के बिल्डिंग्स बनाए हैं, हर तरह के घर बनाए हैं, तो एक उसमें इंटीरियर डिजाइनिंग का भी एक होता है आर्किटेक्चर में, वो भी हम करते हैं। वो एक बहुत बड़ा कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन है। मैं जिस तरह से अपनी लाइफ लीड करना चाहती हूँ और जिस तरह से मेरा प्रोफेशन है, वो बहुत बड़ा कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन है। आई सी व्हेन आई एम वर्किंग फॉर अदर पीपल, आई कम अक्रॉस मेनी क्लाइंट्स, स्पेशली जो अपना घर बना रहे हैं, दे आर वेरी पर्टिकुलर अबाउट एवरीथिंग कि ऐसा ही पत्थर लगना चाहिए, ऐसा ही लाइट लगना चाहिए, ऐसा ही कलर होना चाहिए, यही होना चाहिए। और मैं देखती हूँ कि वो कितने परेशान रहते हैं अपने घर को लेकर, जब तक कि पूरा बन नहीं जाता है। बहुत परेशान, बहुत ज्यादा परेशान रहते हैं।
Amazing, yeah.
मैं ये सोचती हूँ कि मैं खुद फिर मैं अपने घर वापस आती हूँ, और ऑफ कोर्स क्योंकि प्रोफेशन ऐसा है, तो अपने घर में भी कभी कभी ये सब दिखता है कि आई वांट टू चेंज दिस, आई वांट टू मेक दिस बेटर, या दिस इज नॉट वर्किंग फाइन। बट अनदर साइड ऑफ मी थिंग्स कि लुक, योर ग्रैंडफादर वो सो सिंपल, वो कितना सिंपल तरीके से अपने घर में रहते थे। जब वो चले गए तो मुझे मुश्किल से, वो यही वसंत कुंज में जहाँ मैं रहती हूँ वहीं पे पास में रहते थे, तो मुझे मुश्किल से 2 दिन लगे उनका सामान इकट्ठा करके डोनेट करने में। और कुछ नहीं था उनके घर में, खाली था उनका घर। तो और वो मतलब उस तरीके से वो सेटिस्फाइड थे, खुश थे। बड़ी लंबी आयु थी उनकी, लंबी आयु पाई उन्होंने, हेल्दी खाते थे और सब कुछ। लेकिन हम इस जनरेशन में बहुत ही कॉन्ट्रडिक्शंस है, कि कोई पार्टी पे बुला रहा है, they'll expect you to drink, they'll expect you to, I would like to actually eat early, maybe by 8, but they would expect you to just keep drinking till 11 o'clock and then उसके बाद आप खाना खाओ। So ये सब contradictions मैं अपने आप में उलझ जाती हूँ कभी कभी। तो इसलिए मैं I'm here today.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Himanshi.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, anyone else? Okay, so here I'm just taking a few comments in the meantime. So Ruchika shares, how will I want to go deeper in my life. How will I spend my life in order to achieve my desired life? Because of that, I am here. How can I become close to that purpose? Okay. Taru shares, it just feels that life does not have to be as complicated as it has become right now. Simplicity attracts. It feels like everything will be fine if life can be simple. Okay. Simplicity has a lightness attached to it. Whenever I have been able to stop myself from getting submerged into the drama of things, I have experienced the joy of simplicity. And yet, one keeps getting pulled into the twists and turns of life. Okay. Rama shares, I understand materialistic things might not be important, but I enjoy some of them. Is it wrong? Does it make me fake? Okay. So I think we will explore all these that you have shared here, very intimately. And the first thing I want to begin with is that imagine that you have got a disease, right? The disease has manifested in the physical body. When you go to a doctor, and I am assuming an ideal situation that the doctor is a holistic doctor. He is aware of the emotions, the mental being, the physical being of the organism. So when we go to a doctor owing to a disease, what is the first thing that the doctor inquires about? When we land up into a disease, what are the things that he asks, that he wants to know about you? Any reflections on that? मेरा पेट खराब हो गया और मैं डॉक्टर के पास गई हूँ, तो पहला क्वेश्चन क्या पूछेगा? Beautiful. Yeah, Ruchika shares, क्या खाया था? क्या खाया? Yeah. What are your symptoms? Yes. So first the symptoms and also a bit of history, right? He would inquire about what have I been doing? What have I been indulging in so far that I landed up here? The kind of uneasiness or the kind of complication that we feel in our lives today, right now, if I can say, where shall we start from? Before begin to seek for resolutions, I have to first ask, where am I been, where have I been busy so that I have landed in this situation? What has led me to this place? Where am I today? क्या क्या खा के, कहाँ कहाँ टाइम दे के, where all I have spent my time, where all I have put my energy in, what all I have given importance to, that I am here today burdened with the weight of life. This is the place where we will start today. For example, if I give importance to food, right? Food is very important to me. I give money to food, I give energy to food, and after a few years, after giving it a lot of attention, I may end up in a place, So I can, if I go back in history, I can see that, okay, this is all where I have been investing myself, and that may be one of the reasons or the majority of the reason of the present situation. So can we ask ourselves what all we have been kind of indulging in, that our lives are today complicated or feel complicated? Where do I give time? पूरे दिन को देखना पड़ेगा ऊपर से नीचे तक. तो अगर हम एक सहजता की बात करते हैं, सरलता की बात करते हैं जीवन में, अभी हम देख रहे हैं कि हमारा जीवन बहुत असहज है. सहज हो सकता है, और हमने सहजता चखी हुई है, as Taru was sharing, we keep on tasting simplicity in between. But then we also see that asahajta or a complication or a sophistication also is a part of life. It just comes in from wherever. Can I ask myself, in what form does this complication come into my life at the very first place? Does it present itself as, hi, I am complication and I am here to burden your life? Does it present itself like that? थोड़ा पीछे जाएंगे, हिस्ट्री में जाएंगे. How does a complication present itself to us? It cannot present itself to us like, hi, I am complication and I am here to trouble you, I am here to burden your life. It cannot, because otherwise we'll not allow it entry. उसको आने ही नहीं देंगे अंदर. क्या बोल के आती है कॉम्प्लिकेशन? हैवीनेस जो है लाइफ में, फजूलियत जो लाइफ में है, वो क्या कह के आती है? वो क्या मुखौटा पहन के आती है? कैन वी गो देयर? अभी तक जो जीवन में फजूल लग रहा है हमें, हम उसके पीछे जाएं, जरा रूट्स में जाएं. क्या क्या कह के वो सारी की सारी जो अभी हमें डिस्टर्बेंस लग रही है, अभी हमें बहुत ज्यादा लग रहा है कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है लाइफ, समय नहीं है, समय नहीं है, वो स्टार्टिंग में क्या कह के आती है?
Isn't it like, this would be fun, this is a good idea,
Beautiful.
let's do this,
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
this will make me feel good, this will make me look good in front of others.
Beautiful. Yes. So it presents a very shimmery picture in front of us. है ना? As Nandini shared, I'll give you fun. It'll be fun. I'll make your life better. I'll give you more hope. Life will be beautiful. Something new will happen. You will have something new to do in your life. These are all the facades that complication wears when it wants to enter our lives. And we slip. We all slip, each one of us. Because we are seeking, we admit it or not, we are seeking. So when this comes as a disguise, we very easily slip in. We don't pause to question, who is this in me who wants a betterment? Who is this in me who is right now not having fun and is wanting that after this fun will begin? We don't stop. शादियां कैसे होती हैं? When we go and buy something, वो कैसे होता है? ऐसे ही तो होता है. So the mask it wears, the mask that the burden wears in the life is, I am of use, you will benefit by using me. मैं तुम्हारे काम का हूं. You remember this story? There is this story that there is a fellow traveler. There is a fellow who is a traveler and who is going, and night falls and he builds up a tent on the way. And he also has his camel. It's freezing, right? His camel is standing outside. And he's there inside the tent. The tent is not very big, so he cannot have the camel inside the tent. And the camel, in the middle of the night, he says that, I want to go in, can you give me a little bit of space? And the traveler, says that, okay, come, maybe your face, your mouth and face can come inside. So he comes inside a little bit. And then after 1 hour, he asks for a little more space. Then his neck comes inside. And in a few hours of time, the whole of the camel is inside the tent and the traveler is outside the tent. This is our condition. The whole of what has been shown to us as appealing, as important, as will help, will make your life better, is now running our lives. It has excluded us from our home. And then we end up being really confused and lost. Why am I feeling so abandoned? Because we have been misplaced. We have given importance to something which we should have questioned. And that now is running my life. And no wonder that we feel so strangulated, so suffocated living this life, because this is not ours. We don't want to live this life. So we have become asahaj on the way. Slipping onto greed, slipping onto these illusions of desires, failing badly in judging and discerning. So can I look at this, that yes, can I own this fully? That no one has made me stay or, be where I am right now today. It's me only. Can I own that fully? No one has forced me, right? No one forced me into marriage. I did it myself. I was prepared myself to get married. No one did it to me, no one pushed me into this thing called marriage. No one put, kind of held my hand and asked me to sign this paper. I did it myself. I did not question it. And now I feel trapped because the human beings that we are We cannot be satisfied or contented in this limiting cages where we have put ourselves, being lured by the attractions of the cages. Can I own this fully? Because if I don't own it, I cannot even begin. So I see that, yes, I see complication in life. I see that I have made choices where I did not even make any attempt to question those choices, to pause. It does not matter then. We can begin from anywhere. I can begin right now. How? How do I begin? I begin to now have a clear eye, an honest eye for my own situation. So अगर मुझे लग रहा है कि मेरी लाइफ में कुछ गलत चल रहा है, क्या मैं उस गलत को गलत जान सकती हूँ? क्या मैं उसको साफ साफ दे सकती हूँ कि yes, this is not required, I don't need this in my life, I can let it go? Because if I don't even call wrong as wrong, then how would I be rid of the wrong? Although a very big thing is at stake, my whole reputation is at stake. That, oh my God, for 20 years, 30 years, you have been making these choices. But the situation I find myself right now in, I say it doesn't matter 20, 30 years. I have myself right now. Whatever years I have remaining in my life, can I now make a fresh start? Can I look at all the burden that is present in my life right now and call it a burden? No, I think we have become too tolerant to burdens. हमारी जो सहन शक्ति है ना, सहने की शक्ति, मुझे लगता है बहुत ज्यादा कर दी है हमने. इतना होनी नहीं चाहिए. And we have allowed ourselves to be burdensome for years. इतनी हमारी tolerance capacity हो गई है. While if I am a lover of simplicity, if I am a lover of a simple life, a lighter life, I would not even allow that burden for a few moments. I will check it immediately and check it off my life. I would not tolerate that burden for a single moment. And this burden is not only material burden, this is mental burden first of all. एक विचार जब मेरे दिमाग में आता है, वो क्या बोल के आता है विचार? कि हाँ, मुझे सोचो, मैं बड़े काम का हूं. When a thought enters my mind, it does not tell me that, oh, after 1 hour, you will be drained. It does not say like that. A thought enters my mind and it appears very, very juicy. इसको सोच के बड़ा मजा आने वाला है. और उसी समय अगर पहरेदार सतर्क है, if the guard is on his vigil, he will not go for this juice. He knows, होगा juicy तू. I know where you will land me up. Not worth it. Go away. But this is not how usually we behave. A thought comes to us and it is a stupid little thought. It does not have much, it does not have much for me there. I can see that. It's a thought of a past. It's a vicious loop of memory. And I allow it to happen. I drain myself in the process for 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, years at once. Why don't I have something important to do in my life? Why on earth I have so much of time for this stupid sadistic juice which drains my energy? And I can't say no because I have so much of time. What will I do with the time if I don't say, if I say no to the thought? बहुत जूस आ रहा है, बहुत आनंद आ रहा है, टाइम ही टाइम है मेरे पास. Why on earth I don't have something purposeful to do in my life? Can I ask myself this question? Because these stupid thoughts or little thoughts, which may appear little right now, but when we are trapped in those thoughts, they don't appear little, they appear very juicy and very very important. मुखौटा उनका ऐसा होता है कि वो बताती हैं कि ओ आई एम द वन यू मस्ट बी थिंकिंग in this hour of time because I am so important in your life. And who is giving value to that thought? Me. I am giving it fuel. I am making that thought important by thinking that thought of the past. Vicious loop of memory going on and on in the head, or of future. I'm not saying that we don't make plans. We do make plans. Objective plans are necessary in life. I am talking about emotional drainage, which we usually end up doing. कि अगर job नहीं लगी है तो now begin thinking about job and what will happen if I don't have the job, and all that goes on and on in the head. Can't I give myself to something which is higher, which absorbs my energy, which detoxifies me in the process when it is absorbing me? Can I give myself to something like that? We all have something like that in our life, if we look closely. I was using this example last time with a friend. I think Ruchika is here. So, imagine that we are going for a very, very important flight. I have to catch this flight. It's very, very urgent. And on the way, someone shouts at me. Someone becomes angry at me. And the flight is getting, I'm hurrying for the flight. The flight is just going to take off very, very soon. One situation is this. Someone shouts on the way. And I have to catch this flight. What will I do? How much time shall I give to this someone who is bothering me on the way? And then there is someone, me only, and I'm having a walk in the park. And there is this someone who comes again and he bothers me, he angers me, he tries to, bother me or says some insulting words. There, what would I do? Now, the flight is so important for me that I don't care what that person is saying. I ignore that person. When I'm taking a leisurely walk and not giving much importance to my peace in that moment, what will I do? I'll very easily slip into that fellow and begin to retaliate and, respond and how dare you, say these words to me. So that the same thing becomes very big in one situation and becomes very trivial in the other situation. Why? Can we see that this is happening? This happens with us. So if my life is full of little complaints about everyone in life, including myself, I can be damn sure that I do not have a higher purpose in life. I'm just abandoned. Every bit and piece of someone, whatever he says, it hits me hard. कह कैसे दिया? औकात क्या है तुम्हारी? How dare you? All that then goes on. The toxins build up. Can I question why don't I have something really urgent to which I want to give myself to in this life? Because these little things will remain so long as I have a human body. We can be sure, Kabir says, साधु को तब तक होश में रहना पड़ता है जब तक उसकी पिंजर में सांस है. So long as I have breath in my body, as long as that time I will have to be on high alert. Can I question why don't I have something in my life, person independent, which does not depend on any person per se, to which I dedicate my life, I give myself fully, so that these little, if I can use the word makhi, they don't bother me much. They will be there, they will be hanging around. The ego is about to stay here for as long as we are alive. The ego will stay. There is no relief from ego. It may go up and down in degrees. But if the person is so occupied giving himself to a higher work, he will not have much time to listen to the demands of the ego. बच्चे को जैसे बहलाते फुसलाते हैं ना, imagine that my kid is wanting something from me. He comes and tells me something. Mama, can you get me this? And I hear it and I say, yes, beta. After 1 hour, he comes again and say, Mama, can you get me this? I say, yes, beta. These are changing items. Of 10 items that he tells to me, out of 10, of 9, he forgets in some time. I just have to say, yes, beta. Can we do that with our ego too? With the demanding entity in me too? So we are absorbed in this higher work to which I have dedicated my life, and this higher work will depend on each and everyone's nature, individual nature. And whenever these little demand, which does not appear little in the beginning, it appears huge. It wants attention. Can I just validate it? I would say, yes. A desire comes up. I don't fulfill the desire. I say, yes, sure. I will see to you in some time. I'm very occupied right now. Yes, you may be appearing very lucrative, but for now I have something more to do. Maybe after some time, come after some time. So what we have to do is we have to ullu banao the ego that sits in us and demands incessantly and makes our life asahaj, because it's fulfilling the demands of the ego that today I land up being so uneasy about my own self. Can I procrastinate those demands a little? And slowly I see, experiment. This can be very easily experimented. Experiment whenever some pattern, some repeated thought comes to you. Ask it to wait. Absorb yourself in something which absorbs your energy, which is higher, which detoxifies, which cleanses in nature. And see that it will just sublimate like a smoke. It may come up again. Procrastinate it further. Yet again it may come up. Delay it furthermore. Because why are we delaying it? One can ask, why should I delay? Why not give it what it wants? It's my choice. Because so many years I have been giving it what it demands. And I have landed up in so much of complication and burden. I don't want it anymore. I want to experiment something new. I want to see that even after not fulfilling the demands of this entity within me, which keeps on slipping and being a prey to those attractions outside, now I want to live a life where I want to experiment a little with this entity. I don't want to fulfill this demand and see what happens. Can I do this to myself? Because this is my life, I live it. So far, a society has been living it through me. just like the camel went in completely in the tent of the traveler. Can I now own this tent, own this life, and begin to make conscious choices when it comes to the matter of thoughts, feelings, and even the whole life? Can I do that? Do I want to do that? And in the beginning, such kind of a life will appear a little alien to me, because what appears normal is when a desire comes, fulfill it. This appears very normal, right? You see people talking to each other, अरे मन कर रहा है बच्चे का क्यों नहीं दे रहे? In the beginning, it will appear alien, this kind of a life, because we have come so far away from our simplicity. We have come so far from our sahajta, from our ease, that in the beginning, our sahajta itself appears alien to us. Our complication becomes very effortless and natural. Right now, if I ask you, what is more easy, to try something new in life or to continue the old patterns of life? What would you say? What is more easy? To continue the same life that is continuing, or to experiment something new? Which demands more effort? Ask yourself. Yes. It's a default pattern that has been set. Now the ball has been set rolling. You don't have to put much effort into continuing with the old patterns of life. They are continuing by themselves. You don't have to do. It's an effortless life. There is this phrase that we use now in common language, go in the flow. The flow is this. So what is really a sahaj for me has become effortless. Can I see that? And that is why I find myself where I am today, right now in this moment. So do I want to go with the flow, which is effortless, which is the flow of my tendencies and patterns and complicated life, which just does not appear to be complicated at all? Or do I want to question everything that burdens me? It requires a tremendous amount of energy. It is not the easiest path. It is very easy to go in my old friend's company and have a get together. That comes very effortlessly. But I have to put more effort to give more hours to myself, where I deeply question each and every burden in my life. And it is not easy, I am saying. It's the path of a warrior, according to Kabir. Where do I want to go? For the life that is left, where do I want to go? Do I want to continue effortlessly in that pattern and feel asahaj from time to time? Or do I want to question this asahajta? What is bringing me into asahajta again and again? And I decide I don't want to be here. This requires effort. This requires going against the flow of the society. This may also require going against the flow of family members. Am I ready for that? But what this has for me is a life which is lived by me and not by the patterns or by the society. A life where I am responsible. A life where newer and newer horizons open up, because this is an uncharted territory. This is not the path of known. Known is the path of the society. This is completely uncharted territory. Am I ready for that? Do I want to do this in this life? So हमारी हालत ऐसी है कि हम इतने असहज हो चुके हैं कि हमें सहजता की तरफ आने में एफर्ट करना पड़ेगा. जैसे शहर होता है ना, शहर में रहते हैं. इमेजिन समवन कमिंग फ्रॉम द यूएस and wanting to live in a village in India. How would he feel in the beginning? अजीब लगेगा ना, very alien. This is how it feels in the beginning when we begin to look at whatever is burdening me and decide to, go past it. It appears very weird in the beginning. Am I ready to go through that weirdness? Or do I want to continue this weirdness that is going on? What do I want to do? At every step, there is this question. Where do I want to be in this life? For whatever time I have left. And then we will see maybe, that we think that things are holding on to us. But it's not like that. I always had the choice. I still have a choice. And things are not holding me tight. I am holding tight onto the things because I have held them so important in my life that they have cluttered my life heavily, faking this importance. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Yes. We talk about, being judgmental, and we say usually in our lives, कि मेरी तरफ judgmental क्यों हो रहा है? Why are you so judgmental towards me and all like that? I think being judgmental is a beautiful thing. It's just that it's misplaced. We don't use it rightly. A right kind of judgment, a right kind of discernment is very important in my life. When I look at my life honestly, can I see wrong for wrong and right for right in my life? Can I see heaviness for heaviness and lightness for lightness? Can I be so discernful? That will help. I see that I have these thoughts of future coming to me again and again. And I sit with these thoughts and I ask them, what do you want? And you have a conversation with them. You say, I also don't know what is going to happen in future. But I see that even after thinking for it for 2 hours, I am in trouble. I don't want you here. I don't want to start the same loop again. And maybe that the thought pattern that has come, maybe it also sensitizes. It becomes more understanding. We can meet it like a friend, a long misunderstood friend. And also make like a honest conversation with that friend, that I see that you're also troubled, but I see that when I think you, I'm landing up with trouble again and again. It does not help me. So can you just go your own way and let me go mine? This is Sahajta. Sahajta is not bringing more beauty in life. Sahajta is not bringing a new mixer and grinder in life. Sahajta is looking at the already owned stuff in my life and see its ugliness, that it is not required actually. And all these things, along with being material, are also in major part mental and emotional. And they have been staying in this house that I call myself only because so far I have given them importance. कि आप बैठिए बैठिए, आपकी बहुत जरूरत है, आपके थ्रू ही तो मुझे जूस मिलना है, आप नहीं होंगे तो मैं करूंगा क्या? So can I, along with this safai that comes in my life, when I look at my own clutter and call it clutter and have the courage to call it clutter, along with that, I also see that I will be left with a lot of space in life. And that space will demand to be fulfilled very beautifully and honestly in proper attention. Otherwise, just like an empty plot, an empty plot gets full of weed. All kind of weeds from here and there grow. Animals come and potty there. There is no one there. There is no guard to protect that plot. It's an empty plot. It is inviting in nature. So although we need a lot of space in life, and it is beautiful to experience that space, at the same time, we are human beings in time. Very soon that space, if not utilized properly, will be cluttered by all the potty of all the wild animals around. They will not stop coming. These old patterns, these old desires, ambitions, fulfillments, and all the ego patterns, they will come again in that space. Khali hai na? But the moment I have a flight to catch, I don't have time to give those little things attention. And slowly they just lose hold over me. They see that, oh my God, she's not entertaining me. Let us find another house. Can I give myself to something higher? Because without that, life will be a trouble. We can guarantee ourselves. We are not here to have an empty life. Human beings are not here to just have an empty life and do nothing. What am I doing? I'm doing nothing. We are here to utilize our life for its proper purpose, to live in sahajta and to be extremely intolerant to all that burdens, to all the asahajta. And then we are guided towards our own purpose. We are all guided. There is no one of us who is not guided. The guidance is within us. And we all have things which we are born with, which we can, if put more effort, we can nurture, we can make even more beautiful, and give ourselves to that particular thing or things in our life. Only when I become sensitive to this, yeah. Any questions or comments at this moment? Let's take a minute of a pause. So I'm just pausing here and just looking forward to maybe a few comments. Yeah, so Ruchika shares, should we go in the flow of life, but not in the flow of ego? Birenji shares, how do we motivate ourselves to take the first and most difficult step to live a life of higher purpose? What's the way out? The first thing I think that we have to just be stationed in is to be very, very sensitive to all the heaviness. Very sensitive. You know, we talk about self-love, right? We talk about self-love. This is the highest form of self-love, that I am so sensitive to any burden in my life that the moment I see a burden, whether it is coming from my closest family members, my closest friends, I am so sensitive to this burden that I refuse to take it. I simply refuse to take it. It can also be called at arrogance in the beginning. But I am so sensitive towards my inner lightness that I refuse to take any burden on my mental being, or my emotional being, or my physical being. I refuse to spend time in that burden. First step, can we write it down, this step, that I refuse to spend time at those places which burden me. And we will see mostly these are the places where I'm in my own thoughts and lost in my own feelings. So one will have to take a stand against myself. That is the first step. The first step is to look honestly, to have an eye for honesty. कि माना मुझे अपने आप को गलत ही कहना पड़ रहा है, बट क्योंकि मुझे गलती स्वीकार नहीं है लाइफ में, गलती इन द सेंस हैवीनेस, बर्डन, तो मैं बोलूंगी इसको गलती, क्योंकि जब तक मैं बोलूंगी नहीं इसको गलती, मुझे इससे छुटकारा कैसे मिलेगा? पहली बात तो ये है कि मुझे छुटकारा पहली बात चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए. अगर चाहिए तो वो देखना पड़ेगा क्या क्या जो है वो पकड़ा हुआ है हाथ में. So if I say that yes, my life is burdened in this moment, at this phase of my life, I feel that I am holding on to much that is not required. Can I look at all that is not required whenever it shows up in time and see it as not required? Because when it comes in that moment, I see it as very, very lucrative. I see, वाह, आहा, मजा आ गया, एक और 1 घंटे का मटेरियल मिल गया सोचने के लिए. क्या मैं उस समय विजिलेंट रह सकती हूँ? This is the first thing that I have to do. I have to be in love with my ease. I have to be in love with my lightness. And then slowly I see a space opens up. Because earlier I was so occupied in all that, I never realized there is space. Just like we, declutter our homes. What happens? The first thing happens is we feel spaced out. A space opens up. Now, when we ask what's the way out, the way will show itself. You be sensitive whenever it shows itself, whenever a work comes which is detoxifying in nature, which calls you from your deepest recesses. Say yes to that. Don't say no to it just because you're occupied elsewhere. Those occupations will remain throughout the life. आज का पूरा जो अगर मैं जीवन देखूं, 24 hours I have in a day, what all do I call important? Where do I keep myself occupied? And if I now want to declutter my life within, I will have to look very honestly, where am I spending time? because that is what is creating my life, that is what is living my life. Effort chahiye, I'm saying again and again, a lot of courage is required. Yeah. So yeah, that was just answering one of the comments. The other, Ruchika says, should we go in the flow of life but not in the flow of ego? Ruchika, जो फ्लो है ना हमारी जिंदगी का, वो सिर्फ पैटर्न्स का ही फ्लो है, वृत्तियों का फ्लो है, टेंडेंसीज का फ्लो है, आदतों का फ्लो है, बुरी आदतें जो हमें लग गई हैं उसका फ्लो है. जब हमें बुरी आदत छोड़नी होती है, इमेजिन कि मेरे को सिगरेट पीने की लत लग गई है, पिछले 15 साल से पी रही हूं, अब आप बोलो गो इन द फ्लो, तो गो इन द फ्लो मेरे लिए क्या होगा? टू हैव अ सिगरेट एंड स्मोक इट आउट, दैट इज फ्लो फॉर मी. So when I want to now get rid of my addictions, which I know are not good for me, what do I have to do? I have to put in effort. I have to go through the dis-ease, the unease that I feel when the withdrawal symptoms are happening. जब आप सिगरेट छोड़ते हैं, इतना आसान थोड़ी ना होता है सिगरेट छोड़ना, मुश्किल होती है, पेन और सफरिंग से भरा हुआ पीरियड होता है. So when we leave our old patterns of living life, what happens? We go through that uneasiness, we go through that अजीब अजीब लग रहा है, ठीक नहीं लग रहा कुछ, लेकिन पता लग रहा है अंदर कोई है जो बैठा है, जो देख रहा है कि हाँ यही सही पथ है, यही जाना चाहिए, ऑल्दो दुखदायक है बट सही यही है मेरे लिए, ये करना है. गोइंग इन द फ्लो तो सिगरेट स्मोकिंग है. अगर एडिक्शन छोड़ने हैं, पुरानी आदतें छोड़नी है जो हमें परेशान कर रही हैं, सबसे पहले काम है उनके प्रति सचेत हो जाना. जब वो आदत उभरे और अपने आप को पूरा करने की डिमांड मांगे, तो उसको समझाना कि बेटा तेरे लिए ये ठीक नहीं है. और अपने आप को, तभी मैं आई वाज सेइंग, वन हैज टू गिव वन सेल्फ टू समथिंग हायर एक्टिवली. टॉक इट आउट विद फ्रेंड्स और मे बी ask yourself. You will know. For each and every person, they only know what is the higher aim they can give themselves in this life. Absorb yourself there. Don't just keep doing nothing. Otherwise those weeds and wild animals will come again and do potty in the empty plot. Yes, right? So when you ask should we go in the flow of life, we are only going in the flow of patterns, tendencies, and old bad habits. So what we have to do is to recognize when this habit arises and to decide not to go by it. That is the first step. Birenji says, how do we motivate ourselves to take the first and difficult step to live a life of higher purpose? Birenji, did you need any motivation to come to today's session? Did I send you like 10 messages, Birenji come? No. So when you see something is right, you do that. So just like that, you will see what is right for me in this moment. Where should I absorb my energy? Because energy is there. It will ask for being absorbed. Where will you channel that energy which now you have when you are decluttering your life? Only you will know. Trust your decisions and go through mistakes if necessary. See where are the decisions coming from? Are they coming from my greed? Or are they coming from a place of rightness? That yes, I know this is right for me. This is not very easy for me. I see that. Leaving a cigarette is not easy for me. But I see that it is right for me. So just like that, when Nandini talks about mental addictions and thought and belief addictions, I see that it is not easy for me to leave those addictions. But I know that this is right for me. Being very sensitive, being very loving towards oneself. First of all, seeing that I am in the grip of addiction. हमें तो ये भी नहीं पता होता, हमें लगता है यही जिंदगी है, अरे ये नहीं तो फिर क्या? First of all, the honesty, the courage required to see that yes, I see myself getting in trap of these addictions, thought, belief, and mental addictions. And then choosing a way different from those. Because I love myself, I don't want to waste this life. Enough of experiencing of those patterns. So whenever we see that this is the right way for me to go, then no one has to motivate me. I knew that for me, 3 to 4 is the time where I sit in the front of this and I talk. No one has to motivate me to come here and sit. Whenever we require motivation, something strange must be happening. Because when the right thing is there, I don't require motivation. Or also, when I'm lured by desires, when I land up in hell, there also I don't require any motivation. Right? So Preeti shares, I ask myself, will it give me everlasting peace and joy? And if it's short-lived pleasure, then I know I have to work on it. Yeah, I see that how many times I have given this to this pleasure. And it's not about, it's not about that you live a life which is dry. It's not about that. We see that following those demands and expectations of this entity within me, I land up in trouble again and again, again and again. Do I want to do this to myself? How long? Why do I have so much of time in my life for bullshit? Why on earth? Can I ask myself? And then we choose something which is sahaj. Then whatever we choose as work for ourselves, that's also sahaj. It's not that it will be easy. Sahaj is not easy. Sahaj is our nature, our true nature, where the burden is not felt. See, when I am occupied in something higher, I see that I have lots of work to do. I have so much of work that I need to do, but it does not feel like a burden. Why? Because I love what I'm doing. That becomes sahaj. And I also see that the work I am doing is so detoxifying in nature. The work I am doing is evolving me continuously, is asking me to change continuously. So it must be right for me. We all have this power of discernment within us, which is usually clouded by desires, which is clouded by the demands and expectations of the ego. And when I choose now not to run by the ego, the usual tendencies of life, then there is a lot of space and clarity that opens up. That is सहजता. सहजता is कि हम गलत को गलत तो जाने, जो भारी है उसको भारी तो कहें. हम क्या कहते हैं? हम भारी को कहते हैं नहीं ये तो जरूरी है. This is how we run our responsibilities or obligations in life. क्या कहते हैं हम? नहीं ये तो समाज है, ये तो दुनियादारी है. हम भारी को एक सुंदर रूप दे देते हैं. We say this is how society runs. Then if I do this, then I'll not be able to see clearly what is burdening and to leave the burden. Because I am decorating my burden. So first of all, an honesty is very much required, that I see heavy as heavy and light as light. I see toxic as toxic and I see cleanliness as cleanliness. Can I do that? Can I be so honest with myself? Yes. And all these burdens, nobody is forcing these burdens on me. I am making them important. No, I am making them important. I am fueling it. पहले मैं उसको इतना बड़ा कर देता हूँ अपनी जिंदगी में. I make it a huge thing in life, and then I become fearful of it. What if it goes away? First, I personally give it importance in life. Having a huge thing in life or having a job in life is important. Who is giving it importance? Me. And then I am becoming afraid when I don't have a job. Then, oh my God, how bad a situation it is. So this is how we give importance to something in life. We make it a huge thing so that we become very little in front of it. And I don't even see that it is standing on my own fuel. The moment I stop giving it importance, it has no power of its own. No power of its own. Yes, Ruchika shares, can you please tell me, is responsibility a burden? It is our mindset. Ruchika, देखो, सबसे पहली जो हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है वो है हमारे प्रति. अगर हम अपने प्रति ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल नहीं हो सकते तो क्या हम किसी और की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उठा लेंगे? सोचो. और अगर उठाओगे भी, मान लो आपको किसी की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उठानी है, तो प्यार से उठाओगे ना, आउट ऑफ लव उठाओगे ना, कि यस I feel responsible for you and that's why I feel that you should be shown the right path. हम क्या करते हैं, हम रिस्पॉन्सिबल तो हो जाते हैं, बट उस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के नाम पे हम बंदे को हैंडीकैप बना देते हैं अपने ऊपर. I have become the Baisakhi of somebody, I have become the wheelchair of somebody because I feel very responsible for that fellow. Are you doing good for that fellow? You are making him handicapped, right? So the first responsibility is towards myself. अभी तो हमें अपनी ही उठानी नहीं आती, हम दूसरों की कहाँ उठा लेंगे? जो उठाएंगे वो बेहोशी में उठाएंगे. एक शराबी क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उठा लेगा? बोलेगा आओ मेरे कंधे पे चढ़ जाओ, मैं तुम्हें दुनिया की सैर कराता हूं. शराबी बोल रहा है. ये हमारी हालत है. तो सबसे पहला काम है शराबी का होश में आना. यस, अनकॉन्शियस को छोड़ के कॉन्शियस होना. देखना कि मुझे क्या क्या है जो अनकॉन्शियस कर जाता है. अब एक शराबी जब होश में आ गया तो वो शराबी नहीं रहा. अब वो अपने लिए भी रिस्पॉन्सिबल है और अब वो किसी की सहायता भी कर सकता है. इससे पहले तो वो सहायता भी करेगा तो क्या बोलेगा कि ले एक बोतल शराब की ले ले, मैं तेरा हेल्प कर रहा हूँ, आई एम योर फ्रेंड. शराबी क्या हेल्प करेगा? उसकी तो दुनिया ही शराब से लथपथ है. तो अगर वो हेल्प भी कर देगा तो हेल्प क्या होगी उसकी? शराब की बोतल. सी, आई हैव brought a big help to you, I have gotten a new wine for you. So हमारी तो हेल्प भी ऐसी होती है जो हम दोस्तों को हम लेंड करते हैं. If a kind of a friend is troubled, we will continue hearing his stories forever कि मैं तेरे को कान दे रहा हूं सुनने के लिए. हम उसको ये बोलने की कोशिश नहीं करते कि ये जो तू सोच भी रहा है जरा इसको तो सोच ले, तू ये सोचने की जरूरत है, ये पड़ा कहाँ हुआ है. एक ही स्टोरी को रिपीट किए जा रहा है 5 साल से और उस पे तेरे को मेरा कंधा चाहिए सुनने के लिए. एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल फ्रेंडशिप. वो भी बना रहे हैं मैं भी बना रहा हूं. एंड देन वी वंडर व्हाट इज अ सिंपल लाइफ. So we are the one holding ourselves unconscious. In that unconsciousness, I am a partner in crime of holding other person's unconsciousness. And the moment I become simple, the moment I refuse to take any burden, only in that sahajta I can lend out a hand to anyone. Before that, everything will be just superficial. Yeah. Himanshi is sharing, when responsibility is our own choice, it cannot be a burden. Responsibility of following wrong patterns can be a burden, and this has to be checked continuously, because I may have made a choice in past. Okay, I may have made a choice in past, maybe 20 years ago I made a choice, but then I was totally unconscious, and today I'm carrying the burden of that responsibility, saying that it was me who made a choice and I have to go on carrying it and living it. This is stupidity. This is what we do in marriages. We marry a person where we are not very sure what to do, but we marry. We are incomplete, the person is incomplete, we marry. And then we go on trailing it forever, saying that, yes, it was me who made this choice. But you made this choice in unconsciousness. If now you have become conscious, you don't have to bear the burden of dragging it along. You can choose a life of your own. Can we give ourselves this freedom? And that responsibility now will make me असहज. कि जो 20 साल पहले प्रॉमिस किया था उसको मैं आज कैरी कर रही हूं, क्योंकि मैंने प्रॉमिस कर दिया. वाह, जैसे राम होते हैं ना, एक बार प्राण जाए पर वचन ना जाए. जस्ट लाइक दैट वी डू टू अवरसेल्फ. प्राण चला जाए बट वचन नहीं जाए. बट ये नहीं दिख रहा कि उसमें हमारी खुद की ग्रीड कितनी छुपी हुई है. दिस वी फेल टू सी. खुद का कंफर्ट कितना छुपा हुआ है कि भैया अगर अभी कुछ चेंज करना पड़ा स्ट्रक्चर फैमिली का, तो बहुत कुछ नया होगा. क्या मैं उसके लिए जाने के थ्रू तैयार हूं? बहुत कुछ नया अपने पैरों पे खड़ा होना पड़ेगा. क्या मैं उसके थ्रू जाने के लिए तैयार हूं? नहीं हूं. तो मैं क्या करती हूं? तो मैं पुराना कैरी फॉरवर्ड करती हूं. So if I want to live a sahaj life, many things will have to change. I cannot be the same old person and have a sahaj life. And that's why it needs a lot of courage. So much needs to be dropped off. Am I ready for that? It will not be an easy life, But one thing is for sure, it will be a life of fulfillment. This is guaranteed. Each and every moment that we live in fulfillment, in a deeper connection to ourselves, in lightness, in challenging our own self each moment, that life is a life lived in fulfillment each moment. I'm challenging my own boundary. There is a joy in this challenge. I'm challenging my older self. I am revealing new horizons to myself. I don't know what is the path ahead. I have no idea. But in faith, I go on. It's a beautiful ride. It's a very fulfilling ride. There is no hope required that something will happen in future which will make me contented. Because right now, in this game of challenging myself, I find fulfillment. Right now. What do I choose for myself? Where do I want to be? Do I want to carry on those old patterns and comfort zones? Very easy. Nothing is needed to be changed. कुछ भी नहीं करना. हल्का फुल्का दिवाली की सफाई करी, done. But if I really want to live a life of simplicity, सहज, जिस पे heavy नहीं है कुछ, जिस पे कुछ नहीं चिपकता, मैं अलाउ ही नहीं करती चिपकना, उसके बड़े मजे हैं, बड़ी मौज है उसमें. एक अननोन टेरिटरी है, मजेदार, ब्यूटीफुल. So all these things that, we buy new gifts, we buy new gadgets because we want something new in life, We want some newness in life. We are searching for newness in life. And when we give ourselves to this life of unknown, there is forever a newness in life. Now I am giving myself to something which will never disappoint me, which will be forever new, forever challenging. This seems very lucrative, to me at least, you know. वो जो तोहफे बन के आते हैं वो भी बड़े सुंदर लगते हैं, बट वो मोमेंटरी देते हैं सुख. ये भी बहुत जूसी लग रहा है, और इसका जूस ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ रियली में मजा आने वाला है, यू नो. Too much of unknown is there. Some beauty is going to happen. And I see it happening right now. तो अगर हमको आकर्षित ही होना है, if we really want to get attracted to, can I get attracted to this dangerous life? A life full of simplicity and danger. Risk at each moment. Don't know what I am going to be. Don't know where I am going to be next moment. Don't know what path is going to open up in front of me. But something feels right. Old relationships may break. New may arise. Yes, adventure. Himanshi, I call it dangerous for the ego. The ego which wants to remain in the known. You know, मैं और मेरी जिंदगी, मुझे पता है कहाँ पैर रखना है, कहाँ नहीं रखना है. For the ego, it is an unknown territory. That is why for the ego, it is dangerous. For the spirit that we are, it is full of joy. So it depends who is getting attracted to this kind of a life. If the ego is shown this kind of a life, for ego it is very dangerous. Ego will feel very scared. Yes, the ego likes to stay in the comfort zones. But the spirit wants to adventure. So when I am saying dangerous, I am saying dangerous only for the ego. For spirit, it is full of adventure. Right? Yes, yes. And let the ego run away from this. And in that, you give your spirit a chance. You know, when I embark on this adventure of a newness, I'm giving my spirit a chance to live. So far, my spirit has been suffocated, limited, caged. Ego has been living their life in comfort zones. So when I allow myself for this discomfort, for the discomfort that will come when I leave my addictions to the patterns, then ego definitely will run away, and it's good that it runs away. This is how the spirit will get chance to be reborn. This is how the inner guidance will begin to live itself out. Do I want to embark on this adventure? ऊपर ऊपर से देखे तो सहज जीवन क्या लगता है, एक रोप पहनो, सिंपल एक कटोरा उठाओ, हो गया सहज जीवन, सिंपल जीवन जीव ना, बिल्कुल भी नहीं. A सहज life is a life full of adventure. I am not carrying any preconceptions with me, so my life is open to meet the infinite. Yes, ऊपर ऊपर से यही लगता है, साधारण खाना खाओ, साधारण वस्त्र पहनो, ये सिंपल जीवन. That may be a part or may not be a part. I am not going there. I am talking about this simplicity which opens up this space for adventure. Right now, I am so occupied in my comfort zones, so occupied fueling the comfort zones, that I don't have space for adventure. I don't have space to meet the unknown. Yes, it's a very good idea. So Preeti is sharing, we sit down and write a list of what all I am slave to. Beautiful idea. And the one biggest thing that will appear out of this list will be I am slave to my own self. Whatever I call as myself, I am a slave to that. So can I leave this myself a bit aside? Usko कोने पे बिठा दो, थोड़ा wait करवा दो, while you begin on this adventure. This little me can wait for some time. Let it wait. While you embark on this life, which is light, full of fulfillment, full of adventure, and full of unknown. Am I ready for that? Because only the person who is ready for that will be able to embark. And he will be guided. Whoever becomes ready is guided. Yeah. So I think I've said enough. If there are any comments or concerns, just share it, unmuting or just sharing. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Aradhana ji.